because he's pretty good. Let's do it a couple times. What are we really trying to see? We're going to do both legs as well. Now, he also told me he knows how to cheat. I can see that cheating a little bit. It's pretty good. Come down. So we're trying to see not just his hamstring length, but can he create a strong foundation in which his pelvis can move from, right? Because we've seen people, those of you that have gone through the program, the whole basis of this is to see, does he have a mobility or a stability issue, right? If he has a stability issue to his trunk, we can actually get him to be much better just by not actually stretching him, but what? Getting him to integrate his trunk more effectively, right? So what we're going to do now, you were pretty good, and I promised you yesterday that you went through this drill, even if you're pretty good, you're going to get even better. I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to have you grab a power bag for me. So it's like you're pretty darn good there.
Like, I did.
Right. So what I'm going to do is you're going to be on your knees. All right. We're going to dig in those toes like we did yesterday. So this is our version of a lift and chop. You guys familiar with lift and chop exercises? Okay, they're based upon P&L patterns or diagonal patterns in the body. The reason we're doing this is twofold. Yes, it's a lift and chop, but really the goal of core stability is what? It's not this. Right? We can't create maximal tension and move. Right? Maximal tension is good when we're under what? High loads. But for everyday, if we agree that really we're training for everyday life or sport, we gotta have a core that can turn on and off. So that's what we call more a reactive core, right? He doesn't want to just brace and hold massive tension because that's actually not very functional in terms of everyday life. Otherwise he's just constantly under giant loads all day, right? So we want him to be turned on and off. So by taking the USB around his body, there's a couple of things that are going to happen. He's going to have to learn how to turn on and off his trunk because the weight's going to be moving around him, changing his leverage all the time. Okay? If he just holds rigid throughout the whole trunk, he's going to start to feel that desire to rotate. So your goal, Johnny, is not to rotate at all. Your goal is not to sit back at all. What we're going to do is we're going to do this very slowly. I'm going to coach you through a little bit. We're going to take the outside handles. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do your left first. Your elbow's going to hit into your ribs. You're going to come over the top of your head. You're going to pause with the weight right between your shoulder blades. Come around, elbow digs in, finish down at your hips. We're going to do that 3 times per side, really slow. So your goal is not to change your body position. Don't lean. There you go. Hit right between your shoulder blades, and then continue around the motion. Was that special? Yeah. So did you feel how it changed your trunk as the position changed? So I was just trying not to fall over. Dig in those toes. Now I can already see this finger turning out a little bit, so I want you to see, yep. Full contact, reach up. So now when he's here, what's happening with the weight? It's pulling the extension. So he really has to brace here. Let's come around again. Let's go one more time, and we'll go the other side. This will all make sense. Go the other way.
Residual.
Core. No, I'm fine. Just right between, so we're hitting right between your shoulder blades, right? Because if we do so, we also get, you see what we're also getting is a secondary byproduct is a lot of dynamic flexibility through the lats, the triceps. So we're also trying to do a great mobilization of his upper body as well. Do one more. Keep the arms nice and straight to start with. There you go. There you go. That's way more fun. All right, you're done. Good. So let's come back down. We'll try that active straight leg raise again. Now, he was pretty good. So what I want you to be cognizant of, Johnny, is how does it feel when you lift your leg up? All right, because he's probably not going to improve his range very much. Oh, well, he actually did, huh? You guys see how much further he's actually going past?
It's like worse. I feel it for sure.
But do you see the difference?
I do.
Let's try the other side. Wow. Pretty good, right? And you notice that left leg is actually getting straighter. And runs. Good thing, now you passed it.